go to your adorable, wacky, delicious out of tears the kingdom! Where last episode we just rocked up in Korok Forest and fixed everything in like a half hour. Sorry, I just knocked everything all rattling because I nudged the desk real hard when I readjusted my seat there. I also recently realized, as in the past few episodes, I just noticed that in the past few episodes I had some notes in my book that I completely forgot to look at, but fortunately there were not many of them. There were just two. One of them was do Colgera, which we did anyway, even though I forgot to look at my notes, and the other one was to capture a photograph of a smotherwing butterfly, which I forgot to do after we bought them from Beetle. So let's go do that now before I forget. Round out our logbook. Okay, we only got 3 shots of this. I'm gonna have the camera ready. Okay, camera please. Oh, why did that not count? Oh my god, why is it so hard to photograph them? Okay, that one counts. Goodbye, be free! Logged! Good, 77 of 92 creatures, not bad. We'll be happy with that for our 100% run. Missing all the beetles as usual. There's like an attack one and a defense one, as well as this, oh, this is the defense one. Sorry, there's an attack, a defense, and like a stamina extendy one, I think. Missing a whole bunch of fish as well. Some kind of bird in here. Some other kind of bird in here. And here. Foxes and cows and a bear and a bunch of little critters around, and we're missing several kinds of horse. Anyway, so since we finished the Lost Woods, we're basically done here. We'll move on. We'll go do something else. So first of all, we're tackling some kind of depths adventure. Some kind of treasure or some big fight or something. So let's have a look around and see what catches our eye. You know what? There are 2 big skulls hanging around in the sort of central area here. I say we clear them out. Get to those, there'll be 2 bosses. There'll be a Frox and a Hinox or something like that. Let's get rid of them. And that'll be our depths adventure for today. And then we'll find a quest to do on the overworld. And then we'll do the rest of take the rest of the time to do some shrines. Probably it would be worthwhile to do some shrines in the skies above Eldin now that we've got that all unlocked and everything. So where was that first skull? Right where I'm headed. Should be alright in these open plains over here, which is convenient because I want to head over here. Oh, right, maybe we should go to the Great Plateau this episode. I'm not sure. There are a lot of ideas I have. I guess we never did go back to wherever it was that cave was where we fought a Phantom Ganon the first time, right? It was somewhere around here or something. Yeah, it was one of these ones in a cave. This one, I think. Maybe we pop back over there as well and bring that one down right after we take down this Frox. Oh, isn't there one Frox we're still missing? No, we got all 3 in the end. There's a type of Frox we haven't fought, I think. So can I land a shot on one of the ore deposits on its back from here? Oh, hey, don't worry about it. Hang on, don't worry about it though. Hang on, don't worry too much. Oh, I landed a shot on it there. All right, if it's landing like that, is it? Yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't do that for very long. Okay, it's gonna jump towards us now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It totally is. Okay, gotta have a bomb ready for when it's about to do the vacuum maneuver again. Come on. Oh no, it's gonna do a jump again. I've been body slammed. But I should be able to shoot it in the eye. That probably does something as well, right? Yes, it does. But is it stagger enough that I can climb up onto its back? Oh, yes, it does. Okay, what have I got in hand here? Master Sword with the Colgera jaw on it. Works for me. Oh, come on. Swing a little better, me. There's 2 swings on each deposit. We'll bring it down. And there are only 2 more deposits here. Don't you shake me off. No fair. No fair. Pew. Ah. Okay, maybe I'll get it in the eye again a few more times. Or maybe it's about to... Oh, nice shot, Tulin. Tulin brought it down. Dude, you're so useful, dude. Good job being a legend. Frox Fang. We didn't have one of those in the book. Is that a material we can photograph? Yes, it is. Oh, I guess that's one of those that's different for each tier of Frox. So since we never killed a normal-sized Frox, that makes sense. Good. Only 10 more materials as well. Or are they all in this last area here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not quite. 8 here. I guess we're missing some kind of root, vegetable, or flower. Between pumpkin and violet, and whatever's between... Oh, well, there's the big radish here, I guess, that we don't have. But man, we're pretty far on that as well. Oh, I bet the depths gear eventually asks you to get Frox stuff, doesn't it? Well, we haven't even opened a second Great Fairy yet, so we won't know for some time. Either that's one skull we can tick off the map here. Let's go off on our way to the next one. Let's make our little motorcycle thing from way back when. I modified it eventually. I don't think I did this on camera, so that it has a stabilizer on either side, which makes it a little easier to stand up, I think. Although it makes it... it does get stuck on... little cliffs and stuff a little more easily now, because if the stabilizer touches like a slope, then it tries to stabilize to that slope, which basically immobilizes you. But that's all right now. We're just headed straight north for a ways here. Ooh, get some good use of this motorcycle. I think it's a little harder to steer with the 2 stabilizers on it. It gives it a little more weight or something, but it's still a pretty fast thing, so I don't mind it at all. Did I hear dragon music a second now? No, I think it's my imagination. I thought I heard the little like doo 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 doo. But that starts the dragon music off. Let's see if I can ramp this thing. Oh, I hit a bomb, but I'm totally fine. This vehicle's incredible. Let's just disable that so it gets off the ledge there. And again. Ah! And perfect. Yeah, this thing doesn't do slopes well, partially because the wheel isn't that strong, but also because the stabilizers will sort of stabilize it on the hills rather than try and drive over them like normal. So it's somewhere north of this little encampment that it is. A ways bit farther north. We have to ditch this thing in a minute. But at least it makes getting over the gloom a lot easier. Or less risk-inducing, I suppose. Less death-inducing. Some stall horses there, but I like this better because we don't have to risk another living being, or even undead kind of being. Was it another fox up this way, or a hinox? Or a stelnox, even? Somewhere in this big open plain that's just ahead of us here, anyway. Oh, wow, it is incredible the kind of level design you get to see now that it's all lit up, though. You can see this is actually sort of like a podium for the fight, where you would never have known that before. Oh, I don't see a monster around here. Unless they were gloom hands or something. Oh, no, that's a fox over there. Normal fox. Okay, so that's not so bad. The foxes aren't actually cursed, though. They deal normal damage, is that right? Or maybe some of the foxes are cursed. Let's see about hitting one of the things on this back there. Not quite. But I tried. In the end, I did. Headshot. Eye shot, I mean. Okay, so I can climb out your back now. And again, Master Sword we know is pretty solid here. If I spin attack, I can hit them both. No, I can't. I'm just gonna mess it all up. I messed it all up. I did a bad. I did a stupid. I did a stupid and a messy and a bad. Okay, that helped there, though. Bang! Okay, that was close. I managed to actually get that in time. Sweet! Master Sword's almost out, so let's just use it to get these last few zonite deposits here. Do we have anything else hammer-like? This counts as a sledge, so let's use it, even though it's a royal weapon that we want to use for other things. There's a nice horde of zonite here, and it would be nice to have just a little bit more, since we've been using a lot on hovercrafts recently. I don't imagine we're really going to run out before this playthrough, but, you know, just be careful in case we ever want to make something really stupid, ridiculously big again. Can't hurt to have a bit more. We can always sell it if we're really feeling like it's not doing much for us. I kind of get it for the Froxes, because they don't, like, the low tier ones don't actually have that much health, that they only give you, like, 2 fangs and a horn. But it feels a little mean to do it for, like, the Gleeoks, which take 1,000 million swords to bring down. Wow, this is a very unwieldy, like, scythe sword we have here. Anyway, Frox brought down, so let's head to where I believe that other, Phantom Ganon was. I don't know if there's anything good to be gleaned from taking down all of them. From part 0, I have a guess as to something that might happen if you bring down all of the Phantom Ganons in the world, but I don't know. So we shall see. This shrine here, I believe, was the one that's in a cave right here, and it was a blessing because it's basically right in front of a Phantom Ganon. But you would think in order to be able to get their weapons again, they must respawn somehow, or there's some other way to get them. Yeah, here it is. Here you are. You smarmy get you. Oh, I better not use a royal one for this first thing. Let's use this. Oh, this one-hander here. You vile thing! Shouldn't be hard to do. I gather we could save ourselves from a few of the gloomed hearts here if we like equip the depth set or something. But I'm actually not really fussed because we're going to be doing shrines anyway and getting these hearts back. We've not come close to dying in a very long time, I think. Did you see the lizard running away in the background? Like, get out of here! Screw this! Get out of here and show yourself! And I'll swap back to a scythe weapon now. This Golgara one. It's got high durability, but we did. We had used part of it before we actually started using it as a weapon here. So you can flurry the spin attack. You just have to be really crazy close. But I think for the rest of it, you want to stand back so that it does the lunge forward, stop, swing. I did it bad, but I almost had the timing, and that's what's important. The point is that you want to be standing back for this, really. Nice shots to him. Holy crap. Wonk, 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 wonk. Oh, does this one have less health than the other ones we fought? I didn't realize they would be different. Or is this sword better than whatever I was using before? Timing is a little tight for it, even still. I know I don't actually really have to get the flurries on this, but I'd like to practice anyway. That was like the first time I've ever seen Tulin miss. You're a legend, boyo. We could get another Gloom Sword of this, and it's probably worthwhile, but, instead of what? I'm not sure. Ah, and there's an argument for the Demon King's Bow now, actually, because it's better than this thing here. So yeah, I'll grab another Demon King's Bow, even though we think that their durability isn't great. Ah, sorry, Captain Reaper. I'm gonna go with the Gloom Sword on this one. And I'll use something we have a few more of. I'll use a Silver Lizalfos Horn on the Gloom Sword here. That is gonna be one evil-looking sword, this thing. Ooh, grim. 2 Gloom Swords now, though, so that's neat. Alright, since we did a bunch of bosses just then, that was our Depths Adventure, we're calling it, and now let's go find a quest to do, and then we'll do some shrines. Who knows where? Spotting spot. Let's go find this poor dude's horse, because I feel really bad about having left that. So we know it's likely to be near Lookout Landing, but, the old dude said that he hangs around Nice to hang around high places and get beautiful vistas and something like that. And the quest log just then said, Spot is timid, so he may be hiding somewhere nearby. Oh, right, I can upgrade my hearts. I meant to do that. Maybe we'll do that at the end of this episode if we get enough shrines to get 2 upgrades. So let's have a look all around for... Oh, I guess we can track horses, can't we? And just see if we run into one that way. That's a nice picture of a horse we got there. So it says there's a horse this way. Cool, let's have a look. Oh, what? Why are we getting stopped? No! Traveler, don't do it! If you touch that, well... It'll sap your strength and you'll end up like me. Too sluggish to move. I don't know to what you refer. This is totally fine and good. It's also kind of weird that you're allowed to have your sages out, like... I would assume the reason you're not allowed to have them out in towns is because you're going to scare people, but... You're allowed to have them out near people in, like, the wild, like this. When we talked to this person before, didn't they say, like, don't sneak up on me from behind like that? So can we... Does something different happen if you talk to them from front? Here? Hello? Whoa! Hey, buddy, what's the big idea? You can't just walk up behind someone who's staying on top of the edge of a chasm. I didn't. If even one researcher tried to stop Joshua, who's hard at work on the plans at Lookout Landing, would cry. Not okay. Who's Joshua? Goodbye. So the horses that's tracking for us here are these ones. Oh, Keaton or Colton or Kilton or whatever. Let's go say hello while we're looking for Spot. Ah, is that Spot? That's a lovely Dalmatian-styled horse. I kind of want to go get that one, unless that one is the one, but I thought they said Spot was beige. Maybe that is beige and I just can't tell. I mean, they're spotted. I want them even if it's not the horse we're looking for. Colton! Greetings and good meetings. I trade treasure for bubble gems. You're the nice traveler from before. You gave me your bubble gem. So kind. Many thanks. You know, it was a very special moment for me. Yes, very special. I need more bubble gems. I must have more. Well, I'm sorry. Ever since we parted, I've been traveling far and wide, and I still haven't gathered a single bubble gem. When will I become a Satori? What am I to do? It can't be a coincidence we meet again, traveler. Fate, yes, fate, brought us back together. I'm sure of it. Please, if you get your fingers on any more bubble gems, would you give them to me? I promise to give you suitable treasures in exchange for them. For example, look up there. There's a Satori set. Oh, that's cool looking. That mystic clothing there is all yours. If you bring lots of bubble gems, I want it. Yes, then yes! If you get your fingers on any bubble gems, please bring them to me. I'll be traveling far and wide in search of those gems myself. So if you spot my stall at night, don't be shy, do come by. Consider you spotted. Oh yes, I forgot to mention something important. When it comes to bubble gems, I believe gobbling down many at once is the key to turning into a Satori. So in the future, please bring me the quantity I ask for altogether. The reward I give you will be based on how many gems you give me. Like a deal for us both. Let's have a look-see. 2 bubble gems, 1 item. Oh, so it's kind of like the, Korax, where it's like they're gonna ask for more each time, and you give them up a few more each time, and you get the rewards. I'm overjoyed. Yes, I am. I need you to come through, traveler. I'll die no more. Here we go. God, that seems like it would be really hard to eat. What is it with people and eating things they shouldn't in this game? Ooh, my body is filling with mysterious power. I need more bubble gems. I must have more. I'm sorry. Thank you. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ever since I ate that first bubble gem, I've been able to sense the presence of bubble frogs. Though not all of them. For you, I can put my bubble frog feelers to work and seek out places that are likely to be found. Of course, if you happen to have any remaining bubble gems, I'll happily trade them for treasure. Yes. The henhouse toenail might be of interest. I'll give you 3 of them for 2 bubble gems. Is that it? Is that it? Not to worry. These marvelous monster parts, they have many unique and unknown uses beyond mere boiling to make elixirs. Right, but arrowheads, short, but let me think about it. Surely, if there's a bubble frog in each cave, this is a limited resource, right? So I guess they wouldn't have me spend it on this unless I had to before the next tier or something. So I guess we'll buy it. Thank you. That did count as a quest completed in our book, but I don't think it really counts because we were going to find him at some point anyway, so... Oh, sorry, this dialogue is different. Ooh-ha! What is this strange feeling running up ways and down my body? Yeah! It's still not enough! Not enough bubble gems! I'm sorry. Now that I'm myself once more, please, here's the treasure I promised you. Next reward is this thing. Okay, gotcha. I'll have the Mystic Robe, please. Achoo! Thank you! Where'd you get all this stuff anyway? I guess if you were a Satori enthusiast, maybe you made it. Got it. Thank you for that. Rupee padding. Woven with prayers to spirits, it protects the wearer, allowing them to lose rupees instead of health when hit. Oh, it's like the magic armor in Twilight Princess. So what happens if you have multiple? Does it only protect you partially, I guess? Or maybe when you have multiple, you lose fewer rupees. Some eyeballs? Sure. I mean, I guess it seems now at this point that it is not, it is just like, there's an order to it. You do the eyeballs, then the next pauldron, then the something else, then so on and so forth. So we may as well just give them all in now. I don't see there's any other thing we could be using them for, so... Finally turn them all in. There's a Lizolfo's hood. 3 bubble gems still. Wow, you're giving us tons. I kept expecting it to raise in value more and more each time, but it's hanging around pretty comfortably at 3. How many caves are even in this world? I mean, I guess this will give us a decent idea, because we'll get like the next part of the armor set by like the armor set will be a good marker of if we're about a third of the way there, 2/3 of the way there, so on and so forth. Since we hit 1 armor set, I'm guessing we have at least a third, but this next one might be the next piece of armor. Yes, it is. So this will be we've got about 2/3 of the bubble gems I would have wagered. Sweet. I feel something bubbling up and breathing inside of me. I think. More! I really hope he does get to turn into a Satori at the end. That would be really cool. I don't think 1 will be enough for the rest of this, so... See you next time. Just 1 more hood that we need left, though. Man, it's kind of spooky looking. I guess the Satori kind of is. It's got like an owl face on top of like a horse's body. It's weird. So I'm pretty broke, so we probably shouldn't do this, but I'm curious. If I were to just kind of huck a bomb at the ground here now that I'm wearing this, do I take no damage because I've got the pants on, or does it like... Okay, so it blocked like some of the damage I would have taken. I probably should not have used a bomb. That was a lot of health and therefore money. It kind of fits with this outfit, but I like this more. Good to know. Again, since we've been pretty powerful in fights recently, I'm not sure it would be a huge leg up for us personally. But let's go grab this horse here, and if it isn't Spot, then we get a cool looking horse with a mohawk. I mean, it's got a mohawk. I don't think that's naturally occurring in the wild, is it? Excuse me. Calm down. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you silly skull horse. Get out of here. Skull horse? Not what I meant. Wow, this horse looks like human as well. Why have I seen so many horses that look like human? Oh, excuse me. I just kicked your horse with my horse. Hello there, old man. Is this any chance this is your horse? Oh, Spot, where did you get off to? Spot! It's really you! Are you hurt? Hungry? Oh, Spot, you had me worried sick. What if you were attacked by monsters out there? Would never happen. Well, it looks like I'm in your debt yet again. Thank you so much for bringing my Spot back to me. It's not much, but here's a little reward for reuniting me with my best friend. Thank you! I did just lose a whole bunch from blowing myself up, so there's that. Running around under that big blue sky, mane blowing in the wind, munching on grass with the rest of his herd. I really can't blame Spot for wanting to live like a wild horse again. I'm sorry. I know you went through all the trouble to bring him back to me, but he deserves a freer life than I can give him. It's time for me to let him go. Or maybe I should give him to a fine young horseman like yourself. As long as he's happy, I'll be happy. Oh, that reminds me, please take this. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure I need this horse. That there is a swift carrot. It's a signature crop of Kakariko village in Nekoda, down to the southeast of here. Eleanor horse, take 1 bite of those and you'll find a little more pep in your step. Spot and I used to split swift carrots all the time back in the day. It would make me happy if you split that with your favorite horse, too. Lovely. No, you can... I think this horse can go free. I don't know if this... Like, you can't ever get this horse back when you, if you choose not to stable it, but I don't know that we really especially need it. Did you just go right to sleep? Wow. I'm just gonna leave this horse here to go wherever it will. Is there some system where you can have 1 stable horse out and then 1 wild horse out at a time? Like this horse will continue to be spawned here? It won't despawn until I get another wild horse or something like that? I can't remember. I feel like there was something weird like that in Breath of the Wild. God, my eye is so itchy. I have no idea why. Sorry. This really suddenly is super itchy. Well, I'm gonna try and ignore it, and I'm gonna distract myself by heading to the Great Plateau and getting the 2 other shrines we know to be on this place. And then, well, if provided we have time, we'll see about unlocking this whole bargainer statue at the end here. Oh, and while we're here, actually, it's not a stable, but there's a little settlement just behind us here, I think. Of course it's raining. I'm not waiting around to climb this. I'm gonna hovercraft my way out of here. What's middle on me? Oh, everything. I see. I see how that could be a problem. Everything except my Demon King's bow. Oh, I look so badass with just the bow on my back. Oh, that's cool. We're missing some Farosh gear, aren't we? I think we haven't actually really been to Farosh, because we haven't really been in that rainforest area very much in this game. It's crazy, because I ran into Farosh all the time in the previous game. This little Dig-a-Dog suspension bridge area here, and I believe is there also... Yeah, there's a Zonai device dispenser here that we found in Part 0. So I would like to land here. Just gonna descend here a bit like so. There we go. And I'll do that again in a minute here, and we'll fly up from here up to the shrines we were trying to get to in a minute here. Oh, and perfect landing! Not quite. But at least these devices float. And we have what we think is max battery power now, so you can use it for a pretty long time. This is a pretty efficient device as well, only using 4. You could probably make a hovercraft with even fewer, but I think I wouldn't risk it. You'd probably want a lighter base for that as well. There are probably items you could use, like, you know, there are those platforms that are sort of graded. They're probably a bit more aerodynamic. They often make hovercrafts out of them in the skies. I shouldn't be taking all this stuff. This is growing here. They probably need this. Let's just see if there are any quests to pick up around here. Hello? Oh, they're all sleeping. What am I doing? Just sleeping in their chairs. Maybe we won't worry about this for now then. There could be quests going on here, but there'll be time for all that later. Wow, that's a big bit of ruins there. Look at the trees growing off the side of it too. That's cool. And I just noticed that I'm basically in like an Elsa cosplay. I wonder if there is a rest of this frostbite set. That would be pretty cool if there was like a dress or something to go with it. You would think so, because it the frostbite, like the status effect, has a capacity to go up to 3 tiers. So you would think there would be 3. Anyway, stakes, big wheels, springs, and batteries. But there's one more we haven't seen yet, so let's put 5 more of these on in here. Portable pots. Oh right, we're missing a lot of those. Actually, might just use 5 of these large charges here to stock up on all this stuff, including portable pots, because I've found them incredibly useful in this game, actually. Especially as I actually need more hearts than I can actually use the meals to do hearts in this game, because I don't have I'm not doing a 3-heart run or any such thing. Cooking pots are much more useful, therefore. If I wanted more pots, I could have done one that had fewer devices in it, so that the pots were more likely to show up. But we got 6 out of that anyway. That one we just did. Right, let's pop back up here and go get the 2 shrines we know to be on this plateau. And this light is basically just about gone, so I think I'll just turn that off. And stuff it! It looks like it's going to be miserable and rainy to explore around here, so hovercraft again. So we're pretty sure that there's one over this away, sort of towards where the Temple of Time is. Although I imagine there's something else, there's more than one interesting thing going on at the Temple of Time, so it bears investigating for a few reasons. In fact, there are all kinds of interesting things probably on the Great Plateau here. We probably should stop off for that star fragment, shouldn't we? I'll go get it. I'll be right back. Apparently there's a shrine right below us here. I swear if I get all the way over there and this bloody thing despawns, I'll be so miffed, so livid, so absolutely fury-ridden. There's some travelers down there too. I hope they're safe in all this. Better not despawn on me. I'll be so upset. But yeah, we also want to check out that skull that's near Lookout Landing here sometime, because that's probably a little monster horde in and of itself. Or at least something interesting. Let's descend now. Begin our descent. And I think we can jump from here and it won't despawn the glider, I would imagine. Alright, now don't you dare despawn this thing or spawn it in the ground or anything silly like that, game. I've had a bad track record with getting these sorts of things. Okay, good. Can you photograph these, by the way? You cannot. That stored power is back. Sweet. I'll keep that unfused in the event that we've come across something like the Colgera jaw that we want to use. Now, come on, I surely just dropped the glider somewhere around here, right? There's no way. It's just gone. I dropped it like right on the other side of this lake here. This is where we ended our Champion's Ballad playthrough in these ruins up here. No, how is it gone? Well, it's not that big of a deal. We can just make another. Not to worry, we got tons of zonite still. So where was that shrine? It was plink plonking as it was below us. Well, oh, sorry, this over here is the plateau, not the not over there. What I was just looking at, not that Colosseum there. Have we been to that Colosseum in this game yet? I'm not sure we have. So it's forward ahead here. Oh, there's a cork there. Let's go get that. Well, we have a chance. Crash landing. Is this a land on a target one or a do a little race one? Actually, have we seen any do a little race ones in this game? I'm not sure we have. Oh, no, that is this. So they are in this game. No, we have, I guess. There was like, or there's something similar in sliding down the hills anyway. But that was the first one I could really remember having seen. 2 cork seeds, nice. Surely that won't have been far away enough to despawn our craft, though. So I know it's confusing that I call this a hovercraft when they describe this thing as a hovercraft. Oh good, it's still there. And so is Beetle. That's one of the beetles we already have though, isn't it? Oh, it's on a monster tree? No, it isn't. It's on our stealth stuff. Probably just jog up and grab this beetle, can't I? Yeah, sweet. Oh, found him again with the Demon King's bow as well. Just the Demon King's bow is such a dramatic aesthetic because it's a hugely long bow. Or it's just my impression anyway. Oh, we need to take flight rather quickly. And take off! Ready for takeoff! T-minus 0 seconds because we're going now! Alright, sorry, where was that plink plonk? Oh, stop it. It's not doing it because we're in a fight. I'm out of a fight now. Where's my plink plonk? Oh, I'm tracking horses, damn it. That's why it was confusing. Oh, down? Plink plonk, down. Okay, so there's some kind of cave around here, perhaps. There's a cave-like entrance right over here, maybe? Because I'm on the same elevation as it now, so let's... Oh! Hello. Is that an entrance there? Oh no, I thought it was. Where's the nearest cherry blossom? I think we've learned from our past experience that there's no. It's better to just bite the bullet and do the cherry blossom. Okay, so that river there is this here. So probably the one that's up here is closest. Is that the one that's up here or down here? No, this one's more for Gerudo Valley, I think. So let's go do the one up here. It means I'm losing losing another hovercraft, but it's fine. We've got so much zonite, it's fine. 10 more only costs 180, and we're not going to likely to use 10 in the next few episodes or so. Looks like by the time this is taking me, we won't actually manage to get to 3 shrines in this very episode. It'll just be the one that we find in the end. These crows just had the surprise of their life. Here's the apple orchard again. If I were less concerned about the environment, I could just take them all, and we'd have like 100 apples. One of the apple trees was alive. Oh, well, it just had to start raining. Be that way. Hovercraft time. Oh wow, this is a lovely trio here, even though it's not the cherry blossom tree. Look at all the wild animals here. That's worth a replacement picture in the book, especially since their last picture was lame like that. Any chance there's a Korok here? We have the mask now, so we can have a look, and have a decent chance of knowing. Seems like a place you'd put a Korok, doesn't it? Aha! In this tree. Not quite the tree. Maybe this will give us a better understanding of where it could be around this spot. It's still doing a bit of a shaky over here. So is it actually down here? No, it just stopped. So it's clearly up there. Hi. Oh, maybe it's one of those things hanging from the tree and I just missed it. It feels like it has something to do with this stump somehow, right? But it doesn't. Unless I'm supposed to put a rock there. Found it! Probably it's a bit much to do that with the Demon King's bow, isn't it? Let's just probably seed it. Yeah! What? That doesn't break these? Can I do it with a horn? Yeah. No. Okay, I guess I have to do it with a sword. Oh, can I fuse it to the Master Sword? Nah. Bonk! Hi! Be seeing ya! Alright, sorry, back on track here. Let's get to that last shrine here, and that'll probably be the only thing we have time for in this episode by the look of things. I am really digging the vibe of just Demon King's bow on top of this outfit. I look very cool and cute and badass and all kinds of things. Where did I put the goddamn hovercraft? Whoa! Whoa! No. Rude and bad and undignified. Oh, you're the treasure hunter again. Or monster hunter, I mean. You've got some skill. Barely posed a challenge to you, let alone a threat. Your battle prowess deserves a show of appreciation. Please, I insist. Oh, thank you. I'm glad our paths have crossed yet again. Our conversations are a highlight of my continued hunt for Bubble Frog. Reports of a Bubble Frog sighting in the nearby cave drew me to this area. But I cannot find the cave in question. It should be close, but alas, the report was less detailed than one might hope. Confounded Bubble Frog. It must have heard I was coming for it and hidden itself away somewhere. But on my reputation as a monster hunter, I swear I will bring it to light. Best of luck. That's good to know there's probably a cave somewhere around here that we don't know about. I guess we're about to know when we hit the Satori Mountain here, but I was going to do it in the interest of getting that shrine, which is I perceived as being in a cave on the Great Plateau there. Oh, lizards! This mountain just has everything. I guess it is Satori Mountain after all. Dude, they're everywhere. They're sitting around here. Oh, that was a Wizrobe I heard? Yeah. Did you see all the crows there as well? Dude, this place is weird, actually. I mean, it makes sense because Satori is like this beautiful, bountiful nature spirit. It's a lovely tribute to Satoru Iwata. I think that's what the idea is. And it was kind of like this in Breath of the Wild as well. But I don't remember being quite as many like lizards and crows just sitting everywhere. But here's the cherry blossom tree, all right. Some Silent Princess is growing here too. Okie dokie. Time to see if tomatoes count as fruit in this game. They sure do! It just shows up, that's not a fruit, smacks you. Tomatoes are vegetables! Hi again! Let's see where all those caves are, shall we? Well, there's one right near here. Okay, we may as well go get that one. It's so dang close. That's probably the one they were looking for. Is that the Great Plateau down there? That's the one that's glowing out? I'm not sure. I do want the tomato back, so sorry about that. I'll trade you for an apple. How's that sound? No, I got it. Don't worry, I get it. They're already light up. It's fine. I just wanted the tomato back, that's all. I do love that it goes doo-doo-doo-doo, and with the little music it plays. We'll grab this one, then we'll try and head to that shrine in on the Great Plateau, that one that we suspect was in the cave. And we'll call it there. Yeah, not a terribly hidden cave. If I had been looking more carefully, probably would have spotted that much more easily. Story Mountain Cave, we probably don't want to waste the Demon King's bow. Sure we do. What else are we going to use the Demon King's bow on? Oh, well, this one's got less damage on it, so actually, this makes more sense to use. I take it back. Let's go find that Bubble Frog. Oh, it's a bit of a twisty cave. Oh, but something's question marking at me. Is it Horriblins? Yes, it is. I don't really know how to flurry you, so I might just headshot you and then smack you a bunch. Whoops. 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 There we go. When it's 1v1 like this, you can basically just bat them around on the ground like this, right? So that's that. Oh boy, hey, hi, hey, hello, whoa! Okay, I learned how to flurry you all of a sudden, that's good for me. Should be able to bring you down with 1 or 2 hits because you're normal Horriblin, and then I can use your stick as a weapon, so I don't have to be wasting my good weapons on this. Oh my! Ow! Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on! Oh man, you love fighting with polearms and stuff. Oh, actually, this one's already got something on it. Let's just waste it on you then. No, don't you, don't you, don't you, don't! Whoa, 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 whoa. No more of that, please. Goodbye. Oh, we lost a fairy for that. I'll get the claymore off of this thing and we'll use something, putting something better on it, I think. And we put a silver Horriblin horn on it, just so we can give it a try at using one. I don't think we've used one to a weapon before. Let's give it a whirl, see how it works as a spearhead. Oh, nasty. But you'll notice that wasn't a Bubble Frog. Was that, we're at 5 fairies prior to that, right? So we're just at 4 now. We want to bear that in mind and go get more later on. The armor set I have on isn't very armory. It's the reason that was doing more damage. It'd be nice to upgrade this whole set a bit. Actually, I'm not sure I even checked if the archaic worn greaves were upgradable. Any chance of there being a rock around here? There we go. So I can put the on the Master Sword and make a rock smasher here. For all these ores! Double flint. Rock Salt Noble. Alright, now that Bubble Frog. I guess I could track it with the thing, but it's just going to confuse me with all the winding tunnels, I think, so I think I'll just head through every path till we find it. That's probably the way. Hello, lizards. Goodbye, lizards. This is the exit, so we haven't been through here, is that right? Yes, seems so. Little nook and cranny here doesn't seem to have much, but this cave gets real low right around here. It reeks of Bubble Frog. Is that a keys, I guess? Get a picture of one sleeping. That's kind of nice. Ah, it's not sleeping anymore. Never mind. Wrong cave. Ah, that's got to be the Bubble Frog. Oh no, there are multiple. Ah, it's likes. Man, this cave has just everything. There's a little something for everyone. Now you, yonk, and we get both on the ground and we can whack you one after the other. And yeah, wonk, yonk. And all this rare ore as well. A lot of loot in this cave, that's for sure. This has the feeling of a cave they would have designed early on in the game, considering it's got all kinds of uniqueness to it. And this feels like the cave that they make for you to sell caves for you. Look at all the stuff you can find in here, but look at all the fights too. Chest number 1, a royal shield. Hello. Chest number 2, another royal shield. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the wooden one here and then fuse that. So they're both durability up, eh? Okay, so if I fuse one to the other, does that add any durability to it? I'm gonna guess not, but I want double royal shield like that, and we can grab this one again now. But Bubble Frog! Oh, Bubble Frog! Where have you been and gone? We know where I haven't been because there'll be a bunch of unpicked Bright Bloom seeds. Oh, we're up at 200 now. Look at this. Oh, yikes! It goes even further down. My! This is turning into a bit more than I bargained for. Somewhere in here, surely, right? Because the rabbit's running this way. Oh, many rabbits are running this way. Truffle! Actually, I could use a truffle right about now, because it seems like it's going to be a bit before we head to that shrine. Nah, we'll go in there soon enough. But I will just make up these 2 truffles quickly now. Now we've got some more pots. Truffle 1, truffle 2. We've actually had a ton of hardy stuff this whole time, so I should have been doing this earlier, but oh, whatever. I wasn't expecting that silver Horriblin to do the damage it did. If I had known, I would have healed it up sooner, probably. That's my excuse. I should really just be keeping myself at high health at all times anyway. Now that we've got the heart capacity for it. That isn't arduous. Yeah, all the rabbits running around here makes me think that probably the Bubble Frog's gonna be there. Or are they running from something unpleasant in here? It does kind of have that vibe, doesn't it? Weird. Totally normal probably, though. Not actually weird. My imagination. Yeah, this is a strange cave, alright. We can't be too far from the Bubble Frog, but what were those rabbits running from exactly? Wow, this is a windy cave. Or did I just wind up back to the same room? Ah, confusing. Another truffle, too. I'll keep that one uncooked for the time being, in case we find there's something we want from them. Perhaps it would be wise to bring out the scanner now that we know we're deep in the heart of the cave and all. We'll just have one more last look around these areas, because there are just a few branching off paths like over here that I clearly haven't been. Judging by the unpicked everything. Jeez, you need some bright bloom seeds to come over here, though. That's what we're learning. We got like 80 from here already. Right, I'm tracking the bullfrog. Does anyone remember what number the bullfrog is? Oh, here we go. Plink plonk this way, you say? Of course, that might not really actually be helpful. Because it obviously, it's as the... It doesn't tell you what path to take. It just tells you what direction it's in. But it seems pretty confident that it's not in that whole chamber there anyway. Must have been way earlier in the cave and I missed it somehow. Okay, we were back along this way. Oh no, I guess we never went through this path, did we? No, mustn't have done. Ah, here you are. Sorry thing. Certainly led me on a, merry hunt you did. Some lunar stones at the end of it though, so that ain't all bad. This episode ended up stretching on a bit, with all the little things I ended up running around investigating. We can, dip out of this cave, I say. Okay, swap this back to tracking shrines, and I say we port back over to this thing and once and for all see if we can put a stop to this this shrine that's on the northern end of the Great Plateau. All kinds of herbs and stuff I could have picked there. You can use the gust tool and generate from many things such as sailing on rafts or blowing away light enemies and objects. Oh, light enemies, you say? Interesting. Hadn't considered that, but I guess it makes enough sense. All right, for what I hope is the final time, we're gonna port over here. Auto build ourselves a glider. Oh, does Zelda, like, just consistently fly lower now that we've done all that other stuff? Because that's kind of cool. If, like, if you want to get to it early, you have to spend a lot of, like, charges and stuff, and that's sort of like the trade-off. So it's the two main ways to get to it are have a buttload of devices and stuff, or do all the memories, like it's one or the other. You get a bit of creativity in how you get to approach that. I dig that. Because I can't remember seeing her fly this low normally before. Okay, I've got bad news. I don't actually see any light here. I think it does technically count as Gerudo skies, now that I'm remembering. This is kind of more close to the Gerudo area. Shucks. So we'd have to go get the other cherry blossom. In that case, forget it. I'm just going to wander around until I find it. Can't be too hard. We get some mushrooms while we're running around as well. You know what I could do? If it's in a cave, we could track bubble frogs. Okay, so there's a cave right below us. Right, okay. Wow, this brings back the memories, eh? Ooh, why did he slip there? That was scary. Nice. Weren't there bomb arrows here in Breath of the Wild in a similar in this mud lake, or was it fire and ice arrows in this one? That's a cool callback if it is bomb arrows, though. I'm not gonna deal with you right now because I need to get to this shrine pretty desperately. I'm gonna change this to a leaf. I'll be back for you later. Don't you worry. So if the cave, or the heart of the cave with the bubble frog, is like back this way, then the cave entrance. Has some of this water level gone down or something? There's no chance that did the caves form because like the upheaval had land pulled out of it, so will you find caves below, like, Sky Islands? Is that how that works? No, maybe not, because these ones aren't really specifically below these Sky Islands here. Maybe, no, that's maybe nothing, sorry. It's had a sudden epiphany, but I don't think it means anything. Oh, this is just a depths entrance. I don't think this is gonna help us. All the herbs over here. I keep feeling like, since it's way down below us, the cave entrance will be down on this level somehow. But there's a lot of ground to cover. Ah, there it is, cool. I was about to say there's a lot of ground to cover, so it would take a long time, but too late. Already found it. Yeah, if we just explored a bit around this area rather than going for the cherry blossom, we would have found that, but I didn't. That was kind of what I was. That was sort of the reason I didn't go for the cherry blossom that last time. Last time when we were up near the Tabanta region, is because I was expecting it was like this, where I'd run into the cave in the next 3 seconds if I didn't go get the cherry blossom. But so I did just by chance the wrong thing both times. It would seem. Is there a claymore in any of this? Oh, there are tons of claymores, but I don't think we have room for them, do we? Look at all the claymores! It's fine, I'll just do it with bombs. We've got tons of them. We're not going to run out anytime soon, I don't think. New age mining! Oh wow, I blew up a whole bunch of bright bloom seeds with that. Oops. That means there'll be another, oh boy, okay, we know you're not to be trifled with. Whoa, whoa! Whoa there. Why didn't it do it? Alright, this one doesn't have any kind of, flurry requirements, so let's just poke you from the top here. Why can't I poke you this high? Come on, it's right there! No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This spear can't reach that? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. You can't be serious with that. No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? That is the stupidest thing that has happened in this entire game. Nothing else comes close. It was hanging right above us. I mean, seriously. I tried to try it like a few more times because I just couldn't believe that was what my eyes were telling me. All right, you get off the ground next. Off the ceiling, I mean. Well, I think that was all our fairies. Oh, there's one more. I know, I should have healed, but that shouldn't have hit me also, so. I think we're equally at fault here. Me and the game. Sorry, Sidon. This is also much faster to do with bombs anyway, than fussing about with all the claymores and stuff. Although throwing it's weird, because if you just tap it like this, it doesn't always do it. Like, you have to, there's a bit of holding down that you have to do. Oh, I did not mean to throw that, oops. Oh, it's a pulverizer, so this can break these? Oh, cool. Kyokugan Shrine! I'm not leaving here till I get that bubble frog as well. Was there like another exit over here this way, maybe? I didn't see one. Oh, well this here I guess is pretty conspicuous, isn't it? I was like, it's weird that that's just at the side of the path and doesn't go anywhere. But it does. Clearly it must. There we go. Let's see if you give me as much trouble as that Joker. See, how could I hit that, but I couldn't hit that other one that was hanging right above us? That's just ridiculous. I'm just gonna go fly back and repopulate our fairies right quick. Right, okay, I could only find 4. It seems if you have 4, they don't spawn any of them, even just 1 or 2 around these rings. It's a little weird the way they do it, but it's fine. 4 will do us. Alright, so this will be our 110th shrine that we're doing here, which is pretty bangin' progress, might I say. Let's get on in there and do our diggity-dangdest. Look at that, we got a Moblin mask, the Zolfos mask, and Bakalwan mask. Sorry, I did that in the reverse order there. That's some nice. We've made some very solid progress in this episode in a fair number of regions. I guess we'll be carrying on the Great Plateau next episode because we want to deal with that death statue thing and the other shrine that's here. So we won't be leaving this place just yet. But this shrine before us, my friends, alignment of the circles. We had another one that was just alignment period. What do they mean, alignment of the circles? And will the same trick work if it's alignment kind of thing puzzle? Are we meant to be doing? Oh, this is weird. I like how weird this is so far. This feels already like a very Breath of the Wild shrine kind of puzzle, which is interesting because we're, of course, in the Great Plateau where Breath of the Wild starts, a very iconic location in that game. So there's a chest this way. It's probably going to be behind a box, a gate. If you do some kind of extra... Yes, over there. Okay, anyway, alignment of the circles. Oh! Oh! Like there were circles on the ceiling. Is that the idea? Well, that's some classic Zelda puzzle, use your eyes and observe your surroundings type stuff. That's like straight out of Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. I guess it's not really a puzzle, as much as just a test of your observation skills, if you want to call it that. So just like that, ka-chunk, the main door opens, but how do we get that whole chest leads you in here? Is there like going to be another, oh, okay, there's that there. Huh. So that's obviously trying to tell us something. Do I just put this one on the ground over here? Wait till I'm right sort of below it and then just sort of set it on the ground here? Is that enough? Maybe it's this tile here. This one here? Clearly they're trying to get us to put it somehow beneath this, right? Oh, I'm supposed to put it in the center of this circle here. If I put it like here. No, maybe it's more like beneath here where the circles are? Or am I missing something horribly? Hang on a minute. Just... Alright, I felt smart for that one. That puzzle made me feel smart. I feel smart. I feel smart. Good puzzle, good puzzle. I feel smart. And in the chest there was... a hearty elixir! Perfection! Just what we need, it would seem. In our performance against the Silver Horrible of late. Boop! Thank you for that shrine. I appreciate it. So we're gonna call that episode there then, my friends. Thanks for finally filling that back up without me having to use any of the items, of which I have so many and I should have used them already. I believe the next video going on the channel is going to be some more Kingdom Hearts Reach into Memories, which I have not recorded, but I guess we're headed to... Oh, where the hell are we going? We had, I'm not sure. We got 4 new map cards, and I can't remember if we chose one already or if we didn't, or we're going to have to choose this next time. But we've got 4 new worlds we're going to be able to explore in the next few episodes, and probably we're going to be attacked again somewhere around the end of them, so that'll be great. But that's all for this episode of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So, we're making some solid progress. We are really just feel like we're sweeping around the end. We might, after a few episodes, even before we have all the shrines, think about heading towards doing the main quest here. But there are like 5 more we know about in here, a smattering of them down all in this area, and then one in the Gerudo Desert there, and then obviously there'll be some more up in the sky around here. So I'd say we have our feelers out for about 20 more of them, and then there are a handful more beyond that probably where I'll have to look a bit more carefully. But oh yeah, it kind of looks like there's one over here as well, doesn't it? Anyway, solid progress we're making on this game, but we are rocketing toward the end game of this. Thank you. That's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! We did have a hint that was maybe a thing earlier, didn't we? Was it with her, between her and Leonie? Which was the first I'd heard of it.